Turbik, I have to say, rip Norm Macdonald, what a great comedian. I was actually going to bring this up tonight because I was actually actually sad when I heard the news today, because he really was a big influence on me growing up. His sort of deadpan style of comedy, you know, him being on Saturday Night Live and all the movies and other shows and stuff he's been in over the years. You know, I can't overstate what a huge impact he had on me growing up. And, you know, just came out of nowhere. And it was so just a shock. He's irreplaceable. I mean, he was really one of a kind in the comedy world. And he will be missed. But I was actually, I was telling my wife earlier, it's pretty funny how he kept his cancer a total secret from everybody. Like, he didn't, I think I read a story, he didn't even tell his family. And, like, I recalled that he probably used that as an opportunity to just be as irreverent and offensive as he possibly could when telling his jokes, knowing that, you know, he could go at any moment. And so he's just like, there's no repercussions for me. I can just say, like, if he held back at all in previous years, he certainly had no reason to anymore. So I had to chuckle at the thought. Plus, like, when he would kind of take things too far in the last 10 years, you know, I watched a lot of YouTube clips of him and interviews and things like that. And he'd tell a joke and it wouldn't go over well, or people would get mad at him, and or they'd say bad things about him, like, oh, you gained weight or you got fat or whatever. And it's, you know, because he was sick. And so I'm sure he had this little smirk on his face, just thinking like, oh, the joke's on you. Like, I'm going to be dead and you're going to feel so bad for saying bad things about me. And I'm sure he would find that really hilarious, because he's a sick, twisted man. And I loved him. I knew every face on him. And I have so much respect for him. I mean, partly because he really and truly did not care about offending people. He would just tell jokes that he thought was funny. But the fact that he kept his sort of sickness a secret, because he still wanted people to laugh because he was funny. Like, he had so much respect for the craft of comedy.
Show me.
He's here. The butcher's boy.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I'm talking about Norm Macdonald. I can't focus on the game. But, you know, he didn't want to mention it, because then every interview he'd do would just be like, oh, so you're sick. Ah, and every joke would be like pity laughs. So he just kept it a secret to, I don't know, keep that from happening. And so he was always a comedian's comedian, you know? The one that the comedians all say was the greatest. Even if the people watching didn't think so. Brad Williams donated $5 to Norm. Hey, to Norm, for real. I appreciate that, Brett. He was a legend. And I actually will miss him, because, you know, I was, like I said earlier, I was watching him in YouTube videos up until recently, like fairly new ones and interviews and stuff. And he would always tell the most ridiculously long, like 10-minute jokes on Conan. He would use up the whole interview to tell one joke, and the punchline would be a pun. And it was just, Conan would just be crying. And it was just...
My father's horse armor is still lost.
He's the only one that could get away with that.
Armor ship.
Turbik88, good point, Brett, to Norm. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate that. You know what? I'll be right back. I am going to pour myself a drink for Norm, because you guys are so generous. Give me like 30 seconds. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. And to mark the occasion and honor the man, although it's ironic because I think he didn't drink. I'm pretty sure he was a teetotaler. I'm fairly certain of that fact. But I've been looking for kind of a reason to open this. This is my 9-year Lagavulin House Lannister Scotch. This is sort of like the best stuff I have in my house at the moment. And so I've been trying to think of an occasion to open this up, and I can't think of a better one than to honor a comedy legend like Norm Macdonald. So, open that bad boy up. He will be missed. Truly. That's the good stuff. Ah, so smoky. All right, to Norm. Cheers, everybody. A good man and an even better comedian. Oh, doggy.